Bama Girls Cafe. As you guys know, I am back. I hope you enjoyed the 2016 fall makeup haul that I put up the other day. So let's stop talking about that. Today we're going to be in the kitchen making some spinach artichoke bacon dip. Yes, honey, it is dip season, okay? It's football season. You got a couple of friends coming over. You want something that's tasty, a nice dip. Good. Then definitely stay tuned in here at Bama Girl Cafe. Because it's about to go down in the kitchen today, y'all. We finna get our life with this kitchen and these blue tortilla chips. So please stay tuned in. Alright guys, so we're back and we are set up. So the first thing we're going to need to start out with this artichoke dip, spinach artichoke dip, you're going to need a can of, you're also going to need 2 packages of frozen spinach. You're going to need some Philadelphia cream cheese. I like to use the whipped cream cheese because it's easier to stir. Then you're going to need some Kraft mozzarella cheese, some Parmesan cheese, 5 strips of bacon, some type of casserole to put it all in because it's going to need to go into the oven and bake for 20 minutes, I think, on 350. I'll get back to y'all on that. You're also going to need another bowl and paper towel because you're going to have to squeeze all the water out of the spinach to make sure it's ready for the dip. And you're going to also need to drain your artichokes. I would recommend getting canned artichokes because if you're trying to cook artichokes to make spinach artichoke dip, you're going to be all day, baby. So we ain't got time for that. So with that being said, give me 1 second. We'll be back and I'll show you how to prepare this spinach artichoke bacon dips, my love. Because y'all know it's football season and you know I'm a Panthers fan, Cam Newton. So you know you need a good dip to eat when you watching the football game. So I'll see y'all back here in a second. We're gonna get started on this recipe. And this is what's really gonna give the dip a good flavor. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, you are going to need some onion powder and garlic powder for this recipe. So I will be adding that in once I get everything all mixed up. And that's pretty much how you want to chop the bacon up. I'm going to run this through, have our bacon all chopped up, and we're going to go ahead and set up to drain the spinach. So what I like to do is just take the paper towel plate, and then I just cut the pack open just using a knife, and pour it into this bowl right here with the paper towel. It has a lot of water, so you want to make sure you drain it. And I am using 2 packs of the spinach. As you guys can see, there is a lot of liquid in this spinach. Now you can use fresh spinach if you want to. I just don't have that kind of. Alright, so now that we've got our spinach all drained out, we'll put that to the side and we're going to add this in with the rest of the spinach. And just be careful that you don't get any pieces of paper towel in your spinach mix. You could use a cheesecloth if you'd like, but I just use a paper towel, or you can drain it, but this just works so much better. And don't worry guys, I am going to be linking it down below, the recipe, as I always do. You know, I always give you guys the recipe to anything that I make. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to drain the artichokes. I'm going to hold off on putting the Parmesan and the mozzarella in there, but we need to drain the artichokes before we go any further. I use a whole can of artichokes, and I like the Progresso ones because they taste really good and they're seasoned. And what I do, I just basically just drain them, set them to the side for a second, because I'm going to give those a good chop. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add in my mozzarella and my bacon bits. And I'm going to sit that to the side, and then I'm going to go ahead and just give these artichokes a nice chop. And you want to add all of them in there. There's nothing worse than getting the spinach artichoke dip and there are not being hardly any artichokes, and it burns me to no end. And I like the meatiness of the artichokes in the dip, so anytime I do artichoke spinach dip, I always try to add in as many artichokes as possible, so I add in the whole can. Don't be, because this is what's going to make the dish really tasty. Make sure you add every inch of the artichoke in to this dish. You will not regret it. Alright, so we're almost done chopping these up, and we're going to place them in the bowl. Everything is going into the bowl, baby. Okay, so now we've done that. So the next thing we're going to do, let me just clear off some space so you guys can see what's going on. We are going to add in the cream cheese, and it says 8 ounces, but I like to add in a little more because I added, and you want to make sure your cream cheese is soft when you are mixing this all together. And then we're just going to go in and stir it up. I like a hearty, chunky spinach artichoke dip, and the bacon is just going to give it a really good flavor. Oops, I'm losing it. Alright guys, so we're just going to continue to mix this up, and you're going to need a strong arm because there's a lot of cheese in here, and be careful not to have any spills just like me. So I told you guys we were going to be adding in some onion powder. Not too much, just enough to give it a little flavor, and garlic powder, and a little bit of fresh ground black pepper. And I love this black peppercorn from Core Mix. It's really good. It's like $2 in the commissary. I don't know how much it is on the economy, but if you shop in the commissary, it's like $2. So it is so worth it. Alright, so now we're just going to continue to stir this up. And it's starting to come together perfectly. And like I said, we're going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes, I think, on 350. And we're going to leave it in this casserole dish. Alright guys, I'll see you guys back here in a second to show you what it looks like before it goes into the oven. Okay, so I like to start off by cleaning my, before I put it in the oven, just cleaning the rim of the bowl and just making it look neat. You do not have to cook this spinach dip if you don't want to, but I like to get mine all warm and toasty in the oven because I just like it like that. So this is what it looks like before it goes into the oven. And you do definitely need to put it in a casserole bowl. And it smells so good, y'all. It tastes good not even being heated up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. And I'll be back to show you guys the end results. Alright guys, we're going to place it in for 20 minutes on 350. See you in 20 minutes. Alright guys, so the spinach artichoke bacon dip is done, damn it. Okay, I could not get that out. So let me grab it off the oven so we can see what we're working with, okay y'all? Oh Lord Jesus. This is nothing but love, y'all. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. So we're going to push this to the side a little bit. And we're going to grab a little ramekin because y'all know we got to serve it up all cute. So we have our IKEA ramekin and bowl. And we're going to take a little bit of this and put it into the ramekin so we can make it all nice and pretty. Ooh, y'all, look at that. Ooh, ooh. That bacon smells so good in there. So we're going to put that in the middle of the bowl. Push this to the side a little bit. So now we have our spinach artichoke dip in the bowl, in the little ramekin. We're going to put it in the middle of the bowl. And we're going to be using some blue corn tortilla chips because I think they taste really good. I like them very much so myself. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take some of these and just place around the dip. And we're going to serve these to our guests for the football game. So y'all, this video has been really fun. If you'd like to see some more recipes for football, Monday night football or Sunday football, then definitely leave me a comment down below, and I will definitely try to get that video up for you guys. I really enjoyed doing this video, but let me get you guys to get one more look at this. Whoop, I done lost a chip, Lord. That was tasty. But alright, y'all, but here it is, the finished product. Spinach, artichoke, and bacon dip with some blue corn tortilla chips. I'm gonna have a little taste of this. This is delicious. This is a good spinach artichoke dip recipe to use if you do not like sour cream or mayonnaise. That's why I wanted to show you guys, because a lot of people do not eat spinach artichoke dip for the reason of the mayo and the sour cream. So this is definitely tasty. The bacon and the garlic powder and onion powder just took it to the next level. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys back here later next week. I'm gonna keep on.